We're live this morning from Blunston Arena. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting...
The opposition captain can't believe their luck. Who'd bowl first in these conditions? It's certainly a risk, and the opening bowlers will really need to be on their game.
Muzarabani has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Yes. Nicely clipped off the pads.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Couldn't get it through the field. There's a run here, surely.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Misses everything.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the river end.
A few moves made in the field.
Big edge. Where's that going? Comfortable single if they take it.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. they'll get at least one. Doesn't beat the infield.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Couldn't have played that any better.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Edged it. Confident appeal. Could it be? And taken by the wicket-keeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
The first wicket's down. Back to the pavilion and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that. That's a great catch. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That shot sees them get their innings started. There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Absolutely nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Nicely played.
Take that. Pivoted onto the back foot and launched it for 6.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Going with pace now.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Morris from the river end. Time that perfectly.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Bowler is confident on this one. They're thinking long and hard on this one. It's close, but I think it's hitting.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication. Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
A little late on that. No run scored.
Gone! Brilliant diving catch. They made it look so easy. Shoulder arms, a horrible piece of batting.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Ashraf comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Going with pace now.
The captain is going with pace.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Immediately underway with some runs.
They all go up, big appeal, but that doesn't look like it's done enough.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Quick onto that in the infield.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Well placed, should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Caught, what a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Brathwaite, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Couldn't get it through the field. Loud shout. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers. There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Straight to the fielder. Nice solid defensive shot. Confident appeal. Could it be? The Super Kings having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it, though.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Oh, that's so close, but the decision will stay the same. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Finds the fielder with that shot. Strong appeal. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The right armour is coming into the attack from the river end.
Some adjustments to the field.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Good return, back from the deep. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third. A little late on that, no run scored.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly, no harm done. Both batters survive. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. They'd look for a couple here. Bowler is confident on this one. Morris with the ball in hand again.
A few moves made in the field.
Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved fiver. They bowled brilliantly in this innings. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Got right in behind it.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Ntini takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. There'll be runs here.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Edge, what a ball!
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
There's trouble here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decide against the second. Way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
the captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nice shot, runs possible. Solid defence, very compact.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though. Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A well-directed short ball, but sways out of the way.
Beaten on the drive.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
A few moves made in the field. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Great shot through the gap.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Got that away nicely.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run. Ball shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Digs it out well.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Into the 14th over. The batting side are now 9 for 108. Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Immaculate timing there.
Ball got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Digs out the Yorker.
Not much you can do when you bowl a slower ball like that.
They'll get at least one. Quick onto that in the infield.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end. Some adjustments to the field.
Fantastic catch. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. So they do indeed signal for the review. Just feel it's a little bit foolish, seemed out to me.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. How close is that? Could be the wicket. This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction and they'd still be there.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark. The captain going with an aggressive field. Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Brathwaite with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Big edge.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
3 added in that over. The Super Kings are 1 for 3. Julian, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the river end.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks so.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait though to face their first ball. Straight to the fielder.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Bowled in. Beauty. Absolute beauty.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Julian has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Edge, unplayable.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early. Sensible decision in the end not to take that run. They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
8 runs added there. The Super Kings are 3 for 11. Julian from the River End. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field. Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Huge appeal. It was full enough and shaping like it's going to hit. This is close.
Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets, though? We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
The Super Kings are now 4 for 60.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Going down leg, and that's not out. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. Not hitting a thing, ends up wasting a review.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Just threw the shot too early.
Over. The Super Kings are 4 for 20. Misses everything. Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Middle that one, great timing.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. That was a good slower ball. Picked up well though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was the slower ball and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
The Super Kings weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Ntini, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Ntini is usually very good at not bowling no balls. Must have got something wrong with the run-up. Beaten on the drive.
Well, that's a brilliant way to follow up a no ball. A dot ball free hit.
Got right in behind it.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Drives and misses everything.
Ntini with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure they'll... be some big fielding changes coming. Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. There'll be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Well placed, should get a single.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
That's great fielding, that ball was flying.
A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
That's the over. The Super Kings are 4 for 49. Ball. The right armour is coming into the attack from the river end. They'll get at least one.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
They'd look for a couple here.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
9 runs added there. The Super Kings are 4 for 58.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field. Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot. Well, didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on. forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The 50 comes up between this pair. It's been a strong partnership so far. A lot of people in the dressing room will be hoping it can continue.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
There'll be one run here for them.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
10 runs added there. The Super Kings are 4 for 68. Nice solid defensive shot. There's a run here, surely.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Tricky, well played.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Thrust the pad at it.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
End of the over. The Super Kings are 4 for 71. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
3 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 5 for 74.
A few moves made in the field.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no. Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
Straight to the fielder.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap. Pierced the gap and gets their first runs. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
4 runs added. The Super Kings are 5 for 78. Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Absolutely nailed it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
couldn't get it through the field.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Ball. From the river end. Bowl disturbs the furniture.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Solid defence, very compact.
And they're away and nicely off the mark. Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Beaten on the drive.
Ball with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Good shot, it's found the gap.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 6 for 93. Intini coming back into the attack.
As the captain brings the field in, there should be a few more gaps opening up for the batters.
Edge, what a ball! It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Nice shot, runs possible. blocks that ball out of the way with the pad.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the river end. Got right in behind it.
Well-directed short ball. Did well to keep that down. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Gone. It's a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
There'll be runs here.
Immediately underway with some runs. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A rush of blood, very quick onto the short ball, can't get it away. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Well placed, should get a single. A real beauty, just times it so well.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Got them playing defensively there. Really good use of the slow ball. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres. What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Gone, played all around it.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Muzarabani is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good. Good throw from the deep, on target. Muzarabani gets off the mark.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the river end. Brathwaite to finish this innings. Scores now level, just 1 run needed. Only a batting meltdown could stop victory now. Not too much needed. Can they keep their composure in this final over? Looks like it's all over. Just the 1 run needed and the field needs to be in to stop the single. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Super Kings.
A great win, extremely close right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon